morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. Probably need strong coffee, everybody. I will not be talking about the lecture results because I haven't for the past 2 years, so why start now? But I will be talking about our gospel. It's from John chapter 2, verses 13 through 22. Today we celebrate the Feast of the Lateran Basilica, and this is the first official church, the diocesan church for Rome. See, it wasn't the Vatican. The Vatican's a later addition. It's the Lateran Basilica, which is the seat for the diocese of Rome. And so remember its dedication and such. And so we have this gospel about Jesus going to the temple area and overturning the tables for the people who are selling all the objects and doing the money changers. And we say, Jesus, don't make this a marketplace. This is about a place where people come to relate to God. Then he talks about his own temple. And it's a reminder for me. I like this passage. It's a challenge for me as well. You know, having been a pastor and now involved in Chancery office, it's a good, for me, it tells me, Bob, make sure that you are always focused on the right thing. And in the church, the right thing is always the people who come, the people who need to deepen that relationship with God. Because as pastor, you know, when I was pastor, it was so easy to get focused in on the administration, making sure we had enough money to pay the bills, that we can do things, programs and such. And it seemed like I always got a good reminder, okay, those things are important, but they're not the most important. That people, when a person comes up to me crying because someone was dying, if a person comes up to me full of joy and because something great had happened, those are the important things for me as priest. And those are important things, I think, for us as church. You know, we can have nice buildings. There's nothing wrong. Certainly, we created a really nice building, but it's the people, and I got to make sure we're reaching the people, that people know of that love of God, and they live it through me. And so, Jesus calls me to that. Says, Bob, what are you really focused in on? What here is most important? Because also, sometimes, again, comes about me, Father Bob, and I forget about the people. And so Jesus kind of gives me a little reminder of that. So, if there's any challenge for us today, it's like, what is our meaning of church? What is church for us? If it's simply that building that we go to, okay, but that's only part of the picture. You know, is the family the house we live in, or is it the people who inhabit the house? And I think it's the people who inhabit the house. And the church is always the people, first and foremost, right? And when we live that way, it'll change us. Okay, that's another story. All right, guys, enjoy the day. However you're feeling, you know, it's another day. Okay, bye-bye.